Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip.
Right here.
White looking around. Puts the move on. And it's good on the way in.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us.
Oh, look at that!
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And it's White missing. Doncic from deep three-point land. Chicago grabs the miss. Johnson down low. Gugliotta grabs the board. Pass to Doncic. The three. The rebound by Johnson. Here's Chicago. Right side Bosch. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Sweet move. That's tipped.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. Nice ball movement by Washington. Johnson with the block.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without foul.
Bosch with it. Picked up by Edwards. Johnson left side. It's deflected.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. But don't think twice before trying that again.
Team foul. Chicago substitution.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Bounce pass, Porzingis. And Doncic with a clear pass to the hoop. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walk-in triple-double threat every night.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his game.
We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. Tonight, it'll be Chicago. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And 2 teams ready to go. In this game, we'll see Washington going up against Albuquerque. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Now Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here's Edwards. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's Guglielmo. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got his second basket.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Just charging inside with some momentum there.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. Edwards, good.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Pass to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, showing some toughness there to fight through the foul. Good work to get to the line.
That one is no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Washington. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And it's in there.
That's a great trip. You always want to end up with those close looks.
And Edwards slams it in.
A spectacular finish from Edwards. Once he started driving, he did not hold back.
And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Griffin. Pass to Ware. Clock at 6. Edwards with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Drops in the tray. Guglielmo's got 5 now.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Here's Thomas. Sinks that one from the post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Morning with the screen. And Edwards puts up a deep three. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. Doncic. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Washington out in front, leading by just 2. After this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Edwards working it over. Pass to Mourning. 5 to shoot. Out to Edwards. Here's Smith. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Mourning inside. Cunningham for 3. Washington gets it back in a new 14. Johnson, good.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
And taken away by Johnson. Washington leading now by 5. Cunningham with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Albuquerque trails by 3. Screen by Smith. The kick out to Cunningham. Down low. Smith with the stop.
I just love to watch Cunningham orchestrate. At his size, that passing is elite.
Thompson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's West in the corner. And here in the second quarter of action with a 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint. Outside for Thomas. It's good from long range. Thomas got 5.
And coaches preach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball up for a better look. Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right on.
And Edwards slams it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Hey, balance it out!
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 5 on the clock. Cunningham with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And Griffin sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 32, Billy Cunningham.
20 seconds left in the first half. Out to the wing. Gugliotta. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Gugliotta's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington. To the middle. Off target at the rim. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it falls over the rim and in. Doncic has got 9.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
It's good on the putback. And Washington leads by 12.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Right side, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. Connects on the 17-footer.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Bucket is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
It's stolen by Edwards. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
You can see Ant-Man light up on the break. Loves being in the open floor.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is what happens when you take it strong inside. It puts the defense on their heels.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
One free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Albuquerque, trailing by 13. Irving looking over the floor. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. Washington with the rebound. To the inside. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Irving. Joe Johnson on the wing. And the shot is good.
Joe Johnson.
Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Here's Thompson. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington. Irving can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
There's 38 seconds left for the third. And Garnett misses. Albuquerque trails by 14. J.R. Smith on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
That one goes in. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Albuquerque trails by 11. Now here is Smith. They set the screen. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Fires it up. Offensive rebound. Washington leading now by 11. Here's Johnson. The putback. They shoot again. Back to Mourning. Here's Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Washington. Thompson misses. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Cunningham. For the finish. And Mourning throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
Thompson up top. Outside Cunningham. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham pulls it down. Albuquerque trails by 11. Smith. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it.
And how about his awareness there, recognizing the open man. Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
The basket is good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend. Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it doesn't go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Washington. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Albuquerque trails by 11. Here's Edwards. Puts it up from deep. Gonna miss it. 1:36 left in the game. Doncic looking it over. Oh, sticks the putback.
Assertive plays by Griffin on the glass there, securing himself that second chance look.
Outside, Smith. Right side, Edwards. That shot, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Washington leading now by 13. Here's Doncic. The open look. That one goes in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And it's Washington's ball. Doncic fires. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Away team foul. Isaiah Thomas, second.
That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And Albuquerque with the possession. It's a 14-point game. It's stolen by Edwards. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Away team foul. Smith, first, third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
Good on both. Thomas with it. Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. In this game, we'll see Washington going up against Washington. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington.
Stay on it. I got him.
Here's Bosch. And Ware pulls it down. Driving to the basket.
Watch out below, driving with some bad intention.
To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes the sure thing.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Bosch. Johnson to screen. And then Bosch with the jam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
An assertive play by Griffin on the glass there, securing himself that second chance look.
Here's Johnson. Gugliotta grabs the board. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Right here.
Now here's Edwards. After Luka Doncic's miss. Shot clock at 2. Goes up with it again. Rebound by Johnson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Washington calls timeout. 1:33 left to play here in the first. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And Washington again with the bucket.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Washington calls timeout. A minute 20 left for the first quarter. Here's Doncic.
Pick up left. Take that, baby.
Fires it up. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Cunningham gets the bucket. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pulls it up. A nice shot by Doncic. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Washington. 4-point game.
Yeah, this is really important to Cunningham's development. He needs to keep rising, firing, and hitting these pull-up jumpers.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
And Washington making a change here. Takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Chris Bosh.
Well, that's a win for the offense when you get some easy chances at the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Come on, come on, come on.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Edwards. And they pick up 2.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Washington going into the break with a 10-point lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Back to Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here's Johnson outside. Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson the screen. Here's Barrett. Garnett with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort. He just erased that shot.
And he comes up with the deuce. Washington leading now by 8.
What's the screen?
Cunningham for 3. Puts it alive. And Johnson is right there.
Well, you'd better put a body on Johnson. That guy is just too talented to forget about.
And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. He's ready to talk things through with them. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And taken away by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Barrett's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington. Then Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 7 points.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Out to Edwards. To the middle. And then Bosh with the jam.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Kept alive. Cunningham on the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Johnson from outside. Here's Bosh. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Morning's shot is good.
The assist.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Inside. Bosch can't get it to go. Driving in. And it's Demon missing. And so that's the end of the first half. Washington out in front, up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Washington calls timeout.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Washington calls timeout. Washington leading now by 10.
Come on, back to that.
Mourning with the screen. Here's Pritchard. The 15-footer. Good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Shot from the top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Chalk up 2 there. Washington trails by 9. Over Pritchard. Doncic, no good. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Here's Pritchard.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Shoots the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Washington leading now by 9. There's Gallinari with the 3. Rebound, Washington. There's 1:54 left in the third. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Yes, that goes in.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
And so it's Washington with it. At one point, they led by 16. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. And now a 12-point Washington lead.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational.
And Doncic throws it down.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Washington leading now by 9. On the high post. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Pritchard's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, great job executing from the mid-range. If the defense gives it to you, take it.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's Edwards, and it's Ware in the corner. Gugliotta. And again, Washington. No good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And this team loves what Danilo Gallinari brings to the table. He's a big guy at 6'10", a great shooter who spaces the floor, so he gives you size and that three-point shot.
Here's Gugliotta. Gallinari with the rebound. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Gallinari on the wing. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Washington leading now by 15. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Mourning. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Mourning's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Washington. Garnett outside. And he drives in. Garnett rattles the rim.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Garnett puts it on the deck.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Thomas fights. Buries the deep ball.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Washington calls timeout. Now Barrett. Outside Edwards. From 15 feet away. Doesn't get that one. Washington trails by 14. It's Clay off the drive. Cunningham. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And there's the call on Bucks. That is his first foul of the game. Washington leading now by 16.
Who's watching here?
Cunningham, 16-footer dropped in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Tosses it up. Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Washington. It's tipped. Stolen by Bosch. Johnson the screen. The drive by Bosch.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And that one misses. That one is no good. Washington leading now by 18. Cunningham. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Chris Bosch. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Washington now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Got that bucket in no time at all. And Washington leads by 20.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. He can take over a game.
Now Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Oh, that's offensive interference.
The score will not pass.
Doncic. And he hits from 17.
And the passing skills of Griffin, impressive. Great job there finding his team.
Edwards with the block.
Chris Bosch.
Cunningham fires. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play.
Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely. We'll see you at the